Hello, I'm Dr. Adam Stout from Cloverleaf Animal Hospital in Lodi, Ohio. And today I'm going to talk to you about maintaining dog wellness. My assistant will be helping by asking some questions to get us through this process.
All right, so Dr. Stout, what is involved in a dog wellness exam?
A dog wellness exam primarily covers a good physical exam and history. The history from the owner, the physical exam by the veterinarian and the healthcare team here.
Okay, and then how does dog wellness impact the longevity of my pet?
Well, keeping a dog healthy keeps him living longer. That's the main goal here of us, the staff at Cloverleaf Animal Hospitals. Keep them healthy. We want to keep them around for a long time. So that's the goal. That's how it works.
And how soon should I bring my pet in to see a veterinarian for a wellness exam?
Well, if they've never been seen by a veterinarian, then as soon as you can, contact the clinic and get that set up. If you're a regular client, we've been seeing your pet, typically we do wellness exams once a year.
And will additional testing be needed beyond a wellness exam?
Yes, and part of our wellness exam was additional, where you consider additional, not part of our wellness exams are as simple as, the physical exam. The additional testing would be a stool exam looking for parasites. We, on our dogs, recommend the heartworm and tick test. And then depending on the age, lifestyle, then we're going to be talking about preventative care, some blood work to look at, what's going on the inside.
How will a veterinarian assess dog wellness?
We put everything together like a puzzle. We go off the history that you as an owner provide us. And then everything down, to the physical exam, we're covering heart, lungs, eyes, ears, from nose to tail, a good solid physical exam. And then if any of those additional tests are part of that wellness exam, we put all that together and then we make an assessment on how healthy is your dog today.
And what are some good wellness recommendations my vet is likely to make?
We're looking at stuff as you may hear us say, your dog has some tartar on its teeth. We're going to recommend a dental cleaning. If there's severe dental disease, we're going to recommend extractions. If there's fleas, ticks, we're going to recommend products to take care of that. Vaccines, if we're due for vaccines, if we're lapsed on vaccines, we're going to recommend vaccines. Such things as preventative care. This pet's getting a little older. Hey, we should run some blood work. We should check some internal organ function and see, what's going on and where we're at.
Okay. And what are some possible environmental factors that can affect dog wellness?
Just stuff as simple as, what's around in the house? Is there, is your dog known for getting into the trash? Is there toxins around? Are there plants we need to be concerned about? Does your dog, maybe get some people food they're not supposed to have? Snacks like that. There's some health issues even related to that people don't think about. Is your dog outside? Do they run property? There's issues there that we worry about. What are they going to get into? Is there any road danger? Is there chances of getting hit by cars? So there's a lot of environmental factors.
Why is early detection of health issues in my dog so important?
Well, some of these, say just for intestinal parasites, some of these diseases that they have, we can get as humans. Those are diseases we definitely don't want to happen. Those are called zoonotic diseases. Some of the worms, even fleas can cause issues in people. So first, we want to make sure the pet's healthy because there are some diseases that humans can get. Other things, if we find things, we need to get them fixed now. If we can fix them, fleas, ticks, yes. Intestinal parasites, yes. If there's skin issues, we want your pet to be nice and happy and healthy. And some of these conditions can make them miserable. There's early diseases such as kidney disease, liver disease, things we may not be able to fix, but there's things that if we catch early, we can extend their longevity and help them live a longer lifestyle if we address these now versus waiting too late.
And what is geriatric dog screening?
Geriatric dog screening is just old dog screening. And the geriatric say, well, how do you know if my dog's geriatric? Depends on the age and the breed of the dog. The older, bigger dogs, Great Danes, those dogs are geriatric earlier at a younger age than say that little Chihuahua. And we're just looking for things that we, start to see in geriatric patients. Are they losing weight? Is there early signs of arthritis? Is there cataract starting? Is there issues that are starting now that we're looking and expect from some of these geriatric patients that we need to deal with now to treat that, prevent that, help them live a little longer, more comfortable.
Okay, and then last question, will my vet suggest allergy testing for my dog?
Typically not on a routine exam. The allergy testing, if there is allergies, if there's chronic skin issues, or even GI issues, typically that's kind of case specific. So yes, if you have a dog that's itching all the time and there's allergy issues there, yes, we are going to recommend some allergy testing. And that's environmental allergies and even food allergies.
Okay. And if clients have questions regarding their dog's wellness, what should they do?
Any client owner has any questions regarding their wellness, just contact us here at Cloverleaf Animal Hospital. They can call us, they can email us, set up that visit, get your questions answered. We're more than glad to take care of you here at Cloverleaf Animal Hospital.